Hello, welcome to today's video. This is Feel the Beat Part 2. And in this Part 2 video, we're working still with the same exercise that we were doing in the previous video, except now what we're trying to do is we're going to be listening to the music and we're going to be picking out a simple repeated rhythm in the music. So what we want to do is we want to listen carefully to that rhythm, which is going to be played melodically because it is on an instrument. And then we're going to try to clap the rhythm of that melody. Clap along with it as accurately as we possibly can. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an example first. Let's just go ahead and try an example of me playing a melody, or a melody as a rhythm, or a rhythm as a melody. And I want you to be able to repeat that rhythm back through clapping. Here we go. This is your melody. Please clap it back as a rhythm. And this is going to be in 4/4 time. One measure only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that melody had a rhythm like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, if you were able to count it, that would be most excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, in the exercise, we're going to be listening to the music, and we need to be able to listen to the melody, although it may have other music playing at the same time. Okay? So when I say now, I want you to listen to the melody and try to pick out the rhythm. We're going to be using, once again, Bedford Square Blues by Richard Michael. Okay? So listen very carefully. When I say now, I want you to listen to the rhythm and try to clap at it. Okay? And this is, for your information, going to be repeated every third measure of 4 measures. So the rhythm is going to be repeated at measure number 3 for every 4 measures. For example, when we have 4 measures in a row, the third measure of those 4 is going to have that rhythm. And if we go to the next system, it's going to do it again. And then the next system, it's going to do it again. All right, so listen carefully. When I say go, listen to the melody and clap the rhythm back. We're going to do a couple of measures before. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 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 Okay, so you listened to that rhythm 3 times in a row. Let's go ahead and have me demonstrate the rhythm clapping for you. Now remember, when you do clap this rhythm, be able to count it as well. Listen to if it starts on a downbeat or if it starts on an upbeat. This one does start with an upbeat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. One thing that we want to be really clear about is when we do a clap, we'll call this a clap back. We want to be able to clap it back essentially the same dynamic, the same feel, and with the same articulations. If we have any kind of accents or staccato or legato, let's try to emphasize that in our clapping. In this example, the last note actually has an accent. Listen carefully. Here, once again, this is the example. And so when we clap it back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to clap that a little bit louder because accent means to play that note louder. Okay, very good. One last thing we want to be very conscious about is the use of our own voice. Being able to sing a melody or a groove or any kind of melodic phrase or motive is very essential. If we can sing along as well as clap it back as a rhythm, that makes us a very conscious and a very oral conscious musician. What you can do also, along with just clapping back the rhythm, is try to sing back the melody. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. If you can sing it back using some nonsense syllables that are characteristic for jazz, then that makes you a really good musician. Let's try to sing it back along with clapping it back. Let's listen to it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and send you a couple of more examples. Please listen to these examples very carefully and try to clap back the rhythm, and we'll test you during your lesson. An additional idea, which is simply extra credit, try making up your own regular 1 or 2 bar rhythm that fits with the groove you hear, and clap along with it. Or perhaps find a rhythm similar to the one you like from what you hear, or invent a totally new one of your own. For example, if we have this piece here, we can think of that as a call and response, something that we will be talking about a little bit later in our lessons. Is there another response that we can come up with instead of? Come up with one of your own. And let's just keep it to a rhythm. All right, so there it is. Please practice this very well. Listen to the other tracks, and we will see you in next lesson.